unpredictable like thing that I was gonna do. I felt like, you know what? I want to relax a little bit. I want to just sit back, chill. I have an idea for a topic. I've been like throwing like little things about it for the past couple of days. But before, I'm expecting a call. I don't know if it's actually going to happen because we're all about helping each other. I'm blessed to be in the position where I'm in, to where I don't need a that someone was going to come in. Um, I'm blessed. I know not a lot of people are, so I know we're trying to get some things going for some people that do need the help, because if someone needs the help, they deserve the help. If they're good, good things happen to them. Norman Cheeseman's the first person here. Now we're just waiting on Jaime. He said he was going to call me. If not, Yvette, because we're trying to do a little fundraiser. They're trying to do it. I just had the idea for it and threw my, little 2 cents in. But until then, my whole idea for today was, what happens when YouTubers or content creators or influencers, whatever the hell they want to call themselves, I'm just me, become so dependent on their subscribers, on the donations, on the Cash App. And I know it's a little going against, trying to support and everything that we're trying to do today, but you could tell when there's a difference. You could tell when it's a genuine, I need help, this is going to happen, or when it's a repetitive, I need help for my bills, I need to buy this, or I want this, or I think I want to buy a new car, I need you all to help. It's becoming dependable on the people who are dependent on you for entertainment. What's up? Hello, everyone. Hello to the chat. So, I know I could probably ask everyone, who do you think we're going to talk about? What's the topic going to be? And I bet 99.9% of y'all are going to be wrong, because we're not talking about the obvious choice here, the obvious thing that everyone talks about. We're going to talk about an actual content creator that has an actual following, that actually creates content even though it's lies. That's the only similarity here. Waiting for the call, and then we could get into the show, because I want to talk about this one person. I'll share her YouTube channel right now, because what we're going to do is, I'm not going to be part of the show that much. I'm going to just be sitting down in my little corner, and we're just going to comment on this person's YouTube. What this is I want to say she's 25, between 25 and 30. That light's super bright, so let me turn that off. She has conned, scammed, and bled her supporters out of so much money, to where she was able to the point where she was able to quit her job and give up an apartment to live the easy life, because her supporters are giving her so much money. She doesn't have to work. She's shopping for a Mercedes-Benz van at this time. And I did some digging, and I went down all these tunnels right now. And there's so much going on in this girl's real life, to where she's not even presenting herself as herself. She uses a fake name online, where everyone thought it was her real one. Her home life has been exposed. Court documents that I have here. Let me see. But yeah, it's the trend, because a lot of people see it as easy money, but it's not something that a lot of people can live off of. In order to at least make a real living, you have to have at least, I want to say, 500,000 subscribers to be able to quit your job and everything. There's this one content creator that I like, that I've actually spoken to before. If you follow him on TikTok, if you're on TikTok, you probably know him. But his name is Straw Hat Goofy. It's the kind of content creation that I would like to do. And let me just see how many subscribers he has, last I checked. Well, this guy's he's been invited to movie premieres. He's gone to exclusive Disney events. He's gone to interview celebrities. And all this time, he was still working a regular 9 to 5. Like, it didn't get in his head that he was getting all these free trips paid for, that he was getting to meet all these famous people. He was still working a normal job, which is what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to have your job, do the content creation as a, for fun, as a hobby, whatever you want to do it. And then once you realize that you're able to maintain yourself, then you can quit your job. Not, oh, I made $1,000 this month, I'm going to be rich, I'm going to just quit my job and do all this. This guy has 3.2 million followers, and he just quit his job about a week or two ago. That's the way it should be done. It shouldn't be asking for subscriber money, asking for monthly, deposits to show your support for you. Oh, what am I drinking today? This is called um, it's called Vampire Hunter from Dutch Bros. It's an energy drink mixed with strawberry, pomegranate, and I think a little bit of almond water. Super good. That's the way it should be. Jaime, I don't know if you're going to call. The line is open. Let me just put the number back up here. And this is the public line. This is my separate phone line that's connected just to my computer, and it's for anyone who ever just wants to talk, text, just show support. Um, Harassing phone messages is more popular than most things. But I know there's a supporter of Jaime, goes by Ruby Moreno on Facebook, on YouTube, that she's been diagnosed with cancer. I'm not familiar with what type of cancer it is, but all cancer is bad, and I think we could all agree when I say fuck cancer. It's affected my life. I've lost family members to cancer. I've had so many things going on with cancer, and it's the Golden Eagle, amazing. I suggest the Bob whenever you have a chance. And we got the call coming in. Hold on. Hello?
Hi, is this Digital Dimmer?
Yes, who's this?
This is Mark.
Normal Cheeseman Mar?
Yeah, Frank Mark.
Hey, what's going on, man?
Nothing. So really quick, fill me in on this topic that you're talking about. I kind of been listening, but I don't get it.
Okay. Pretty much everyone has a YouTube platform, a Facebook page, and stuff like that. But now it's easy to make money off of these platforms, and a lot of people are taking advantage of that by just expecting a handout. With everyone able to have a Cash App, with everyone able to have Venmo, people start becoming dependent on this, and it's not so much about creating content anymore. It's about what could I do to get money? Yeah, online begging, dry begging, whatever it is. Well, a lot of people could probably think of someone to talk about with this topic. I'm not talking about that person today. I found another content creator who's doing it even worse. Just to show, small nothing compared to someone who's doing it on a much grander scale. This person practically lives in a mansion. She's been able to quit her job, which she had like as a forensic analyst or something. She had a really good paying job, and she's convinced the whole public, everyone on the internet, that she's homeless and living in a van. So yeah,
So basically, she's lying and saying, I need money because I can't pay my bills.
yes, claiming that she lost her son when I found court documents that I'm going to share on the show, showing that she caused skull fractures and lost custody of this kid, that the kid is now with the father. Um, all these assault charges that she did to her own mother and grandmother. And even a letter from the grandfather begging the judge not to let his granddaughter have her child back. So I figured that would be juicy, like something to watch. So I was going to pull up a couple of videos, show some court documents, and have some fun with that.
Yeah. My opinion is, if you're begging for money, at the end of the day, the people at fault, like who's to blame, is really the people that are giving the money. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but at the end, what about people who say like, "Oh, well, it's my money, I can do whatever I want with it"? Like, are they really to blame for it? Or is it the person that knows they could suck money out of someone and take advantage of kindness, open heart, people with open hearts, and
Well, the money is coming from the people who want to give it. So at the end of the day, those people are the ones to blame because you can basically say they're neighbors. So that's who those people are to blame. Because
okay, hold on. Let me. Can you try calling me again? I'm gonna do something with the sound. People are complaining with the sound.
Yeah,
all right. Or I'll probably use my phone. I had to connect to my computer, but I guess it's not cooperating. This works a little bit better for you all. Yvette, yes, I did get your message. I'm gonna share that right now. Without a crystal ball, Brenda Lee, that's someone else I want to talk about. Hello? Yeah, I could hear you. I'm just gonna wait to see if this chat can. But you were saying?
Okay. Yeah, so the people to blame are the ones that are giving the money, because I mean nobody's putting a blame to these people's heads that give them the money. It's like my wife said.
Mhm.
And there's other person that keeps talking about everybody, but you have to keep in mind. My wife said, some people like people who's a fool for those pendants. Because I don't want to do it anyway. Now, in my defense, the only reason my wife said that because I was accused of stealing.
Yeah.
When I go to find stealing, and then he's stealing money, and then the people are sending him money. So that's why my wife said that. Like, who's to blame for it? I mean, the people. Like, if you're getting a fight for stealing, but then you're giving our money, well, who's at fault?
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, so everybody saying that it's my line. It's actually not my line. I think it's your line.
Oh, I think it's me. I don't know. I've had people call before and I haven't had any issues. It might be something new because I did move my office around, so I might have just not fully plugged something in correctly.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm getting an error here on my phone. The what?
Are you using StreamYard?
No, I use Restream. Yeah, I can send you a link if you want to jump on real quick.
Yeah, so I understand I have Facebook right now. But can you send me the link to, well, actually do this. So when you open your Facebook Messenger, type in no material, but then you're going to get two results. No material is a Facebook page, and no material is an Instagram. Send it to the Instagram one, and then I can jump on or something.
Alright, I'll send the invite right now.
Yeah, I'll hop on for a few minutes real quick.
Alright. We're going to send him a message, see if it goes through. But I did highlight a comment here about the separate secret supporter page. I mean, that's pretty messed up. I don't agree with it. I guess to each his own. Like, if someone really needs the support, I mean, they could easily just get like a job. Like, despite like what like issues they have with not being able to work or anything, work from home jobs are super easy to find now, to where you could work for any company anywhere from the comfort of your home. And if you're able to create, videos sitting on your sofa or being in your car, you could work and just do data entry. It's super easy. There is a smart way to go about this. That's why Patreon exists, and that's why what is it? Something similar to Patreon, to where you do a monthly subscription to your Instagram. I can't even spell Instagram. You create content like just for the people on that page, and that it's you could do whatever you want. You could put adult topics. You could really create your own platform on there, and only people who actually pay are able to watch it. So you can kind of filter through like who you want to watch your content, but you really don't make a lot of money. It's sad. Twitch is something that I'm probably gonna move to. No more cheese enough. Twitch, you actually do get a lot more money back, and you have a much wider audience of people who are actually wanting to watch this. I sent the invite. Let me go ahead and share the fundraiser. Let me see if I could do this without sharing all the messages and stuff I have here. Patreon? Yes, a Patreon. I do not have a Patreon, and I probably never would, but it's... Like I said, I'm not sure what type of cancer this is, but I know all cancer is bad, and this is National Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So that's why on my Facebook I switched to a pink logo. All right, and here's Frank. I just want to
Eh,
go over. I just want to go over the fundraiser thing real quick. The information. Uh, Man, that picture is not clear. The one that was sent to me. I don't want to get the information wrong, but I think it does say $3 a plate. It's going to be 2 late quarters, rice, beans, potato salad, jalapeno, bread, utensils, and a Coke. For any information, you can just contact Yvette Zapata. And pickup location will be at Fiesta Insurance, 1113 East University in Edinburgh, Texas, from 11 to 2. And the date will be on the 22nd. I'm going to go ahead and promote, like, share this constantly throughout, until it's time, constantly throughout the videos, just so in case you didn't hear it the first time, hopefully you hear it the second or third time. And now we got Frank here. So what's up?
hey, what's up? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Are you sure?
Yeah. Let me
Okay.
turn down the music a little bit, raise your volume a little bit more, and we are good to go. So you're saying it's the fault of the people who support these content creators.
Yes,
Okay. Now, not to go on the attack or anything, but you had like a subscriber like option at 1.2 also, right?
I still do.
Oh, you still do? How
Yeah.
many subscribers are you at?
Um, I think it's about. Well, I don't have access to Facebook right now,
Uh-huh.
so it was roughly between the Facebook option, between the Facebook subscriber, and then the PayPal option. Um, about 100, give or take.
Okay.
More or less.
Okay. I didn't know. I thought you had gotten rid of it, or I thought it got taken away, or your page was demonetized, or I didn't know what was up with that.
I don't know yet until I guess I'll find out what happens. So if Facebook sends me some money next, I guess in a couple weeks, I guess I might still be able to get some money through the supporter option on Facebook. But that I don't know.
Okay. So not asking for money signs here or anything, but like, do you make like a decent amount on there? Because I know at one
Uh,
point you had over like 100, and like $5 a pop for that. Like that adds up to a pretty good amount. Or
um, like yes and no. I mean, you can say okay if it's 4.99 per per subscriber. So if you have 100, that's like $500. But I mean, and I'm gonna be honest, not everybody pays.
hmm
Not everybody pays, and I'm not gonna be begging like other people. Oh, you haven't paid the first of the month, guys. I mean, I understand it. Like this is entertainment.
hmm
I can't I can't beg people for them to be a subscriber if they don't want to. If they want to, great. I mean, like the people know if they're paying or not. I'm not gonna be begging, and I'm glad if they support me, and if they can't be a subscriber for whatever reason, I understand. Like they have some issues going on, financial issue or whatever it is. I mean, obviously there's a reason they may stop being a subscriber, but I never reach out to anybody personally and saying, hey, like you're no longer paying to be a subscriber. If they're able to do it from the bottom of their heart, great. And if they're not able to, then it's no big deal. Because I mean, I work, right?
yeah.
Yeah. Anyway,
I was just no, I was just checking the comments. Um, what do you think is it that makes people want money? Like, I know it's easy money. I know free money always sounds good, regardless of what your status is or how well your job is. I mean, if someone says, "Here's $20 for no reason," like I'm like, okay, sweet, that's awesome. But at what point do you think it becomes borderline addiction to just expect it or want it?
when does it become addiction? From the
Or
moment.
would you call it an addiction? And like we're not talking about a specific person that everyone wants us to talk about. We're just saying in general because um The thing with affiliate the peacocks on that site, that's like happening, but it's happening so much more on a much bigger, grander scale for a bunch of other creators.
Um, yeah, no, I definitely know there's a lot of people that ask for money online because I mean, there's just so many ways to make money, and you have a little following. You're like, hey guys, send me a dollar. Send me a dollar for breakfast. You know,
Yeah,
um, and then you get money from these people, and they're like, whoa, shit, like somebody sent me $20, and then you kind of do it again. You kind of like I feel like these people test the people that watch them like, oh shit, well I got $30 and all I did was to send money for a cup of coffee. And then they kind of keep doing it and they basically realize, well, damn, like all I have to do is ask for a cup of coffee and I'll get some money. Now,
yeah,
I'm not going to say I've never said, hey, like send me money for beer and people have sent me money, but that's like here and far in between. It's not like I
mhm,
do it constantly. But I mean, yeah, there's definitely some people like, oh, it's just coffee money, and they do it every day. Or, oh, it's just dinner money, and it's we like, or they'll say something like, well guys, it's only $5. $5 is, we spend $5 in stupid stuff, so why not send it to me? you know
yeah. I just want to shout out Brenda Lee. Thank you for the 4.99. That's great. It's unexpected. I'm not used to it, to be honest. And Yvette brought up something also. She's followed you for 4 years and she's never sent you money, but she's a more supporter. Like that's just as valuable. Like, okay, yeah, money's a thing that could come and go and stuff like that. But if you have someone who supports you and who's there regardless without even sending a cent, like that feels just as good.
no, yeah, I mean, because people can give money, like money doesn't, here's the thing, money doesn't buy loyalty. And
Hmm.
I mean, just because you send me money, I'm not gonna be like kissing your ass and have to basically do everything that you tell me to do. And so that's, I mean, I have my own funds, like I work, and like for
Yeah.
example, actually, I just finished making some uniforms. A lot of people don't know this. Actually, I guess I could show you.
Yeah, go
I,
ahead.
I, yeah, I make basketball uniforms. You know, and so here's, I got an order, and here's some other uniforms I made. So I mean, I do a lot of stuff that people don't know. I mean, I'm always working on something, and
Yeah, and same thing. Like with me, like I would do like a little bit of social media stuff for people. I'm not gonna like expose or anything, but there's a platform in McAllen that has a huge following, huge platform. Like I helped
it,
build that. I
it,
still did the photos and stuff like that, but like
yeah.
that's there. Like that's not my stuff to like share and promote. And because I enjoy just being on the internet. Also, like I'm into 3D printing. Like I want to start selling like cool little figurines and stuff. Like there's nothing wrong with the side hustle if you're working for it and you're actually putting the effort to like I want to try and raise money this way.
Yeah. No, for
Yeah.
sure. So I mean, for example, like these uniforms. Oh, actually, speaking of uniforms, I had put a fundraiser. A good friend of mine from Mexico, he asked if I could make some uniforms. I mean, and the uniforms cost money. Like
Yeah.
I don't make it for free because I still got to pay people to actually stitch everything together. I have a team of people that I work with. I do all the design and I contract these people to make the uniforms. And I
Well,
had
with the uniforms, do you actually have to do like a bulk order, or would you be able to like do like a single like jersey? For example, like
um
if I wanted to create like a hockey jersey with my logo and stuff like that.
yeah, I could probably make you one, but it's gonna be when when I have some other orders because it does cost a lot of money just to make one. But if I have some other orders, like if, like for example, if you had messaged me during this time that I got all these uniforms, I
Hmm.
could probably make you a one-off jersey. Like, oh, you go ahead, bájale, por favor. Bájale,
Okay,
por
yeah,
favor.
that's something that we probably have to talk about in the future because I like baseball jerseys. I like stuff like that, like just wearing them.
Yeah.
I have
Now,
like a
what
bunch of them.
I can't do for you, I can't make pirated jerseys though. A lot of people ask me, hey, make me an Astros jersey.
Oh no, no, no! Like I want to, with my little astronaut guy and like
Oh yeah,
my
yeah.
name on it and then a number on the
Yeah,
back. Like,
I can definitely do that. Maybe we can get together and I'll get with Ruby also. We can do something, and maybe with Cecilia also and all the other people that kind of, support. Because at the end of the day, we are supporting everybody. So
yeah,
I could help you design something, and I'll do something for me. I could do something for Ruby, and we can get something made because it does cost a whole lot to make one item.
yeah. No, I'm sure. I've looked into it and it's something I wanted to do like a long time ago, but I just never went through with it because it was pretty expensive. But
Yeah.
if you could help find a way for me to make it possible, then yeah, like I'm
We,
gonna
we'll
want a jersey
we'll
or
work
two.
we'll work on it. Yeah. Look, actually, let me show you this uniform. So this is and these are professional uniforms. These are not like, these are actually individually made. So I have a team. They cut the cloth, and then so this is and this is my uniform brand, Ocean Design, the moon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and then you just make all those like you take care of like all the orders in house, or you have
Yeah.
like a little.
Yeah, so I actually don't have any equipment or anything in my house. So what I do is I do all the design and everything, and then I have a team of people that I pay, and they actually do it for me, and then I get these items shipped to me to my house, and then I give it to the customer directly.
All right, that's not bad.
Yeah. So and it's funny when people say, "Oh, Frank's a scammer," because I have all because I put a down payment for my house. Well, they
Mhm.
don't know, like, I have a full time job, a part time job. I have uniforms that I do on the side. So it's not like the money grows in trees. Money doesn't grow in trees. I actually work hard. That's what people don't understand. Is that I actually I'm hustling. I'm
No,
trying to
and it's
make.
hard. Like I'm right there with you. Like there's a period where I was working like my job, doing my side hustle, going to school, and then family's big to me. So like I always put family first. Like I got to make sure oh, we sit down and watch a movie, we go to the store and go shopping, we do this, and then I'll come home and do a show and stuff like that. It's not the other way around. Like as
Yeah.
much as I love doing this isn't like my top thing that needs to be taken care of.
Yeah, and same thing when they're like, "Oh, Frank's losing his supporters." At the end of the day, like the people that support me or the people that support you, people that watch you, Jaime, all these other people, if they support me, great. Like, I mean, I
Mhm.
thank them because they don't have to support me, but a lot of people support me because they like the things that I do. Some people don't like it anymore and they stop supporting, and that's the end of that. I don't have to be begging people for support.
Yeah,
Is
and
that?
I'm extremely civil when someone like will come up to me and like just write in the comments. It's on my page. I never delete anything. That when I had Jaime on the show, like there's people who said like, oh well, I don't support this. Like you lost a follower, and I didn't attack them or anything. I was okay. Like I understand you're upset with my actions right now. Hopefully in the future I could do a show that brings you back, and we could like have a good conversation again. Like you're always welcome. Like I'm not blocking you or anything. Like supporters are gonna come and go. Like it depends on like if you please them or not, but there's a difference between pleasing your supporters and doing content you like. Like
Yeah.
you don't want to become a slave to people that say, "Oh, talk about this, do this, let's
Yeah,
go after this
yeah,
person."
and that's the thing because when you don't have any other income and your sole income is supporter money, you in a sort of way you're kind of doing what they want you to do, and you kind of have like in a sort of way you kind of have to because then if you don't have any other money coming in, you kind of have to do what they want you to do.
Yeah,
You know.
yeah. So I've been going down this tunnel like of that creator I told you about. Let me just share a picture of it.
Oh
Like
yeah. Let's see what you're talking about.
um, and honestly, like look, no sexism here. It's just something that you could look at and tell if someone is good looking, they're more likely to get attention. You see it with like Instagram models, you see it with like comedians, like people tend to go towards, that golden face ratio. Um
that
they
that I know it's that's taking me back to somebody
yeah,
that we know about the perfect proportions. But anyway,
the
so who's the
perfect
content?
proportion.
Who's this content creator that you're talking about?
Let me share her. And the thing is like a lot a lot of, if you want to call them white knights, see her, and they turn
Mm.
into Captain Savaho, and they want to like just give money for to try and get some attention. So this content creator here is called All
So
In with
I'm
Ari.
just gonna jump right into it. My name is Ariana, and
And
I
her
am
whole thing
20.
was saying that she lives out of a
I
van, she
will
has no
be
home, she had to
32
give up her
this
child,
Monday, the 25th of July,
and that she's been doing this for
and
months.
I won't be celebrating
And
Okay,
because I don't have any
but this
family
user,
or
this
friends.
whoever this lady is
I
that you're
do
talking
have a
to,
full-time job,
she was
and
working
I live in
before.
my car, and
yes,
I have lived in my car
Okay,
for
let
so
me
like
so
see.
7
she's
months
lying that
now.
she didn't have any money.
Yeah,
There's that.
and
um,
and
it's
her family
lonely.
was extremely well
It's
off
definitely lonely.
to the
But I
point
am
where
also a very
she was living at her
introverted
grandparents'
person, so
house.
it's only
They didn't want
really
her there, but
occasionally
she was still able to
I'm
live there without
actually
them noticing because of how
enjoying
big the
it
house
because I
was.
have all this
Yeah.
freedom and
So
solitude,
was
and
she squatting in her grandparents'
so I
house?
make my own
Pretty
rules,
much.
Oh.
Her
and
father her
I'm not
father
bound
also
to a
lived there, and
mortgage,
he would let her
so
in at
there's a
night,
lot of
and she would
upsides
have
to
like her
it.
own room. She'd be able to like
But I'm not gonna lie,
basically live
it
there,
gets
and then as
difficult.
long as she
I
stayed
mean,
quiet when her grandparents were up in the
this
morning, she would just stay there
is
like
my home.
until it was time to come
This is
shoot
where
a
I live.
video.
That's where I sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could go
No,
into my
and
struggle.
I'm all
I
for
kind of want
helping
to
people.
save
Like,
that for another video.
um,
The reason why I
can you lower down a
actually
little bit?
wanted to post
Yeah,
a
I mean,
video
Yeah.
was because I have.
Like, I'm all for helping people, but if they're truthful, if they like really need the help. But yeah, if you're scamming people, if you're basically lying to your audience and saying, "Hey guys, I live in my car." Okay, like people go through hard times. We understand that there are people that have issues in life. Stuff can happen from one day to the next, and if you really need the help, for sure, don't feel bad in asking for a little bit of money because nobody wants to be in that position, right? And if you really need the help, then yeah, obviously everybody's gonna help out. But when you're deliberately lying, then yeah, you're just a scammer. I mean,
yeah,
eh,
and maybe it's just me because I mean everyone does things differently. Everyone does like raffles, giveaways, and stuff like that. There's been times where I've struggled. Moving to Austin was extremely expensive, especially since I had to rent like two U-Hauls, a tow trailer, and do multiple trips. Like that adds up. But I never once thought like, let me share this. Like let me share my story and see if anyone wants to help cover these funds or anything. Like no, like I went and tried to find other avenues of trying to get some extra money to make sure everything's paid for and taken care of. But there's if you want to call it an epidemic to where people just say I could go share my sad story and people are going to give me this money because I refuse to work or do anything like that. But like when there's like fundraisers because people were actually sick or someone lost their home, or in Edinburgh a few months ago someone lost their home in a fire, so they needed like clothes for their kids. Like that's when you should be not sticking your hand out, but like saying like, can you all help me? Like, can we come together as a community? Not because I have expensive taste or something like that.
yeah, no, yeah. If there's a situation that you need to make a fundraiser, and there's people that message me quite often about, "Hey Frank, can you post this fundraiser?" I try to check it out if it's real. Okay, it kind of seems that they need. Okay, I'll go ahead and post it, but you know, uh, but I don't know if it's fake or not. I mean, I tried to do it from the kindness of my heart and post it. And if they're the ones that are scamming at the end of the day, I mean, they're the ones that are gonna be exposed as a scammer, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me see. I don't know. I have a Heather wanting to call in right now. Um.
You should have it call in.
All right. This might be before I got into the drama, but who's Heather? A lot of people are upset with this Heather, but like she's never done anything to me, so I don't think I should be upset with her just because everyone else is. But like she wants to call. Like, can you fill me in a little bit?
Uh, well, just have her call in and she can tell you.
Okay. Heather, the number's there. I give everyone like a chance to say what they want to say. But look, going back to this girl,
Oh yeah.
she's young, she's good looking. She could easily find a job anywhere. Like even if she were to go wait tables,
So
she's in
what
California. California, there's
what if she made an OnlyFans?
that too. Like there's people that make so much on that. There's one person who I interviewed back when I had a website. I interviewed her, and I think she sent me something because she was like a cosplayer and she would like go to conventions and stuff. So I liked her. She was cool. She was also a nurse. She was an RN, so she had a good job and stuff. She started doing OnlyFans during the
Now
pandemic, and
now
she
was
was
it
able
an
to quit her
was it
job.
an RN or LVN?
Oh, RN, a real RN.
If you know, you
But
know it. Yeah, go
yeah,
ahead.
if you know, you know. But last I heard, she was able to quit her job and she makes money just doing OnlyFans. Like kudos to
Well,
her.
I mean,
I'm not gonna hate
no, I
somebody's
mean
hustle.
there's a lot of stories I heard about the teacher. And then there's an actual pastor's wife.
Hmm.
I'm pretty sure you may have heard of that. There's a pastor's wife that she made an OnlyFans, and of course there's that taboo because she's a pastor's wife. I mean, so everybody flocked in, and I mean she's making hundreds of thousands of dollars, if not monthly, probably of course through the year.
Yeah.
But
And you could there's a website where you could type in someone's OnlyFans name and it'll show like how many subscribers, estimate on how much they make a month, how much they make a year, how much they've made so far. And it's crazy how big these numbers get for people.
well, you don't need a website. I mean, I'm pretty sure like it will
Well, like just doing
say,
the math, but like some people will like buy a month subscription and then back out and then like come back, when there's more content to look at.
yeah,
Uh, there's a name for that. I can't remember what the name that people in that industry use for people who just like drop in and drop out just for the content.
or
But
maybe or maybe sign up for a free trial or something. I don't know.
it's something if they have that. Or the Catch Me Outside girl, she broke an OnlyFans record day one of her
Oh
OnlyFans.
yeah, yeah. I mean, and honestly, I mean, I'm gonna say, oh, you know what? Actually, I know her story. I've never been to her page as far as like the OnlyFans stuff, but I was reading an article that she had all these fans on Instagram or something like that,
Hmm.
and she basically told everybody, "Look, like y'all are not doing anything for me." So I think she had like like a million something people on Instagram, but her real thing was just making money. So
Hmm.
and I think in the article it said something like, "These people in Instagram, they don't do anything for me."
Yeah,
So that's why I have an OnlyFans, because the people from OnlyFans are the ones that pay me.
yeah. And she made
So
20 mil on OnlyFans,
I
like in less
mean,
than a
but
year.
hey, I mean, there's more power to her. I mean that.
Yeah, like I'm not
I
sitting
mean,
here hating or anything like that. I'm just saying like it's amazing on how she
because
was
I
able
mean,
to do that.
because at the end of the day, she has this 20 million, and I doubt that she's gonna care less if somebody's saying anything about her
Yeah.
while she's making
Or
the millions of dollars.
yeah, so I mean if you're able to do it, do it. Like kudos to them.
How come you don't start an OnlyFans?
I do have one, man. Only those who really know me have it. Hold on. Hello? Yes? Yeah, who's this? Oh, hey, what's going on? Hold on, hold on. Hey, if I were to send you a link, can you hop on my live? Alright, I'll send you a link. Alright, we're gonna have someone else. But yeah, I mean, if people want to have an OnlyFans, that's cool. Like, I have a friend that I've had since first grade who does OnlyFans. She has like so many other platforms and stuff like that. Like, that's her like thing. Good for her. Where is it? No, and I'm not looking for any OnlyFans accounts right now. I'm just trying to
You're
send this.
you're trying to find OnlyFans for of one of your
Right,
friends.
I'm over here. Got distracted like window shopping when I'm supposed to be having a show. I'm sending a link. Hyman's gonna come on. He's gonna talk more about that fundraiser that
Oh, oh
that I,
yes. I need to know about this fundraiser. Was it Yvette Zapata's fundraiser?
yes, that one.
Okay,
The one that was taken down and all that stuff.
okay. So I definitely will pitch in. I know Yvette a little bit. I've not met her in person, but she seems like a nice person. and
Yeah,
I know she's done some backpack drives and stuff like that. So I definitely will help out to the cause.
yeah. I've spoken to her like in messages and comments. Like I trust her.
Yeah,
So Jaime's gonna come on right now. We're just waiting for him to.
yeah. Well, while he joins, so going back to the uniforms, I had a little fundraiser for a friend of mine that's from Mexico, and he asked me, hey, can you sponsor some uniforms? I told him I could help you design the uniforms for free, and I'll pitch in a little bit of money. And then I asked, some the people that follow me if they wanted to pitch in as well. Unfortunately, we didn't get enough money that was needed to make the uniform, so I just refunded everybody. And I could have kept the money, but I don't have to. So unfortunately, we didn't make the amount needed to make the uniforms. And I don't want later for anybody to say, "Oh, what about the uniforms? Where are those uniforms? Didn't he? Wasn't he asking for uniforms the other day? What happened to the money?" So I just gave the money back, and and when and then maybe if we can do another sponsor sometime later, we can do that. Anyway, what's up, Ruby?
Hello to everyone. How's everybody doing tonight?
I'm
What's
doing
going
good. I'm
on?
doing good.
Can y'all hear me right?
Yeah, we got you. We got you.
Great.
I'm trying to give as much information as I can about this fundraiser, but I know very little about it. I know you're more
Okay, let me
involved,
tell you a little
so
bit about it. Carmen reached out about 2 weeks ago and notified me that she had done cancer. She has cancer, and so Yvette and I, we've been in communication. Of course, we've been doing it live with everyone there, and so we decided to do a plate sale for her, which would be taking place October 22nd from 11 p.m. to 2 p.m. I will be delivering plates to anywhere from McAllen to Bronzeville.
Mhm.
So, if anybody would like to donate, whether it's food, bread, rice, beans, whatever it is, I'm willing to go pick it up if they do curbside at HEB or Walmart, wherever they want to do it.
No, that sounds good. And I got the flyer. I'm gonna work on making one because I can't read it. I said $3. I hope I didn't give the wrong price for the plates. Um, it looks real low, but I'm gonna try and I'm gonna create something nice that everyone could share, and I'll put a
So,
banner up and everything.
they're $8 each. I think that's what Yvette said, $8 each.
Okay, it's 8. No one
Yeah.
quote
So
me on 3.
for the people that don't live here in the valley and they want to donate directly towards me to donate the plates in the colonias or for people, that's fine. Anything else goes to Yvette, and I will be able to send that to Carmen myself. Of course, we're going to put there as a donation to Carmen, and then we take a screenshot from it and we send it to Yvette so she could have, whatever number she wants to come up with and send it out.
Yeah, and then Yvette's handling most of this, so people don't claim that you're stealing the money or that you're keeping it for your own selfish reasons. So that's good too, because no need
That's
to
what
give anyone any extra
I don't
ammunition.
know any of the money, handling money. That's why I put Yvette in charge so that Yvette,
Yeah,
can take care of all that for me.
yeah. People will look for any reason to attack.
Right. Even though they already did, I placed even though they already did, because I shared the thing Yvette sent me, and they reported my page as a scam, and they were able to knock down my page. But I will be getting out of Facebook, Joe, in about 2 days, and so I'll get all my supporters back in about a week or less.
All right, that's awesome. And then we have Isabel. We're all familiar with Isabel. She's on pretty much all the platforms, asking for us to do a meetup, the 3 of us. Which I've always wanted to. I've spoken to Frank before. I've spoken to you like off camera and stuff like that. Like we should do a meetup, and
Well,
At,
I
at the
I
at the Fangs bar.
it's usually me who always falls through. Like I've made so many promises and things that I want to do, and
Yeah,
crap just always comes up.
you've already stood me up twice, Victor.
Yeah,
Well, I've been waiting for you to swing by to the valley to do that drug test.
I know. And the thing is, I was there this weekend, but it was for my daughter's birthday. I was just there for one day, threw a birthday party, and then I drove back like at midnight last night.
Mhm.
But
So
yeah,
whenever you're ready, I'm ready. Could be
yeah, I'm gonna
tomorrow.
be back though.
Whenever you're ready, or even Frank. If Frank comes down and wants to do a random drug test, screw it. We'll do
Yeah,
it.
Frank goes down more often. He should do it.
Yeah, but I mean, but why do I need to have Jaime take a drug test?
Well, Digital Dimwit talked about it and we discussed it, and he's like, "What if I do a random drug test?" Because I guess he's more of a credible. How can I explain it to
No,
you? He has
I'm
more.
not credible at all. Don't say I'm credible. But I I like taking, the bullets out of the gun. When you were being accused of being a pedophile and all these, sex crimes against you, I went, we were together, we searched the website, any kind of variation of spelling on your names or date of births, and there was none, and notice how that just stopped.
Right out.
Like
And
they
we
had no, they couldn't say anything because there was
right.
proof.
I know, and Lupe keeps on saying that I have AIDS, whatnot, and I went to Planned Parenthood and I took the test, right, and it came out negative. It was
Yeah.
lies, they're trying to find ways to, I guess maybe look bad, but at the end of the day, it doesn't really bother me. I mean, whatever he
Yeah,
wants
like
to.
I, I know it doesn't bother you when things are said about me. It doesn't bother me. Like I go and I laugh about them, but if there's proof there, like what are they gonna do? Like continue to say it? Like
They still
they
do
lost
it.
their
I
credibility.
showed the people before. I showed the paper before during my life, and they still do it. I mean, at the end of the day, ni modo, that's the type of persons that they are, and we can't change
Yeah,
them. And
yeah, it's not gonna
Oh,
change anyone's
and
mind.
speaking of which, Lupe has stole my money.
Again with the stolen money.
No, no, but this time's for real because he actually owed me the money, but now he says he's not gonna pay me back for because I'm supporting Ruby. So technically, now it's actually stealing.
Well, I'm sorry, friend.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
That's what happens for me.
I live by a rule. Don't lend out money that you're not comfortable never seeing again.
No, I mean it's
Like
not. Well, I don't need.
Well, now
No,
that
here,
we're on, I
yeah, go
want to
ahead.
ask a question. Do y'all believe he is a vet?
No, it's
Victor,
fake.
who?
I I haven't seen any reason to believe that he is. I mean that I could say that I'm a vet because I play a lot of Call of Duty, but like I like I like proof. Like you went to the VA, you showed documents, you showed what was it, the DD
Or
uh
did he?
Digital
214?
dimwit.
Yeah. Like you
Yeah,
showed my
he's
paper.
a vet.
Like that. Like before I could have said easily that like, okay, like you're saying you're a vet, like let's prove it. Like you proved it so that way there's no question about it. And it wasn't that hard to do it either.
Right.
And like
But I mean,
I like
I don't know. He's questionable, and then I guess that's why he's real good friends with my suerita because she's questionable to a lot of things that she does.
yeah, like I'm not flat out saying he's a liar. Like I'm open to like, okay, if he does show me something, like cool. Like I don't want to like have to like take anything back or anything, but like until then, like I'm not gonna call him a vet. I'm not gonna say he's a liar. Like I'm waiting for proof.
I could tell you he's not a vet, disabled vet, and that's actually the reason that he got upset at a friend of mine, Jojo Malone, because Jojo Malone's actually she's a vet.
Oh yeah, I've
eh,
spoken to Jojo.
Yeah, and she called Lupe out, and Lupe's like, hey, oh, you should talk to Jojo and tell her not to talk about me. I'm like, dude, like you're a grown man, like defend yourself, dude.
Yeah.
And but no, like
Yeah, she went hard
he
at
still
him, and he owes money to Jojo Malone too. That's why she went hard at him too.
yeah, and Jojo Malone said, look, if he wants me to stop talking about him, he has to pay me back the money. Not tomorrow, not in 2 weeks, like he said, because 2 weeks was 1 year ago, mf'er. That's what she told me. And but yeah, like literally, this guy has, um, he has he befriends people. So like now he's with Ruby's suegra, and trying to become friends with the peacocks, and I'm pretty sure he's like, hey, let me borrow can I borrow $20, and when I start working in Corpus Christi, I'm gonna pay you back my first paycheck. And literally like every 2 weeks is the same excuse, like so the 2 weeks passed, like, well, I didn't get the job, so I had to come back to Raymondville, and
But I'm gonna be honest. Um, when I hear Lupe's story about when he's saying like in 2 weeks I'll pay you back, that reminds me a lot when I was going through my addiction. I had become a pathological liar and was believing my
well,
own lies.
Hmm.
So I believe, and not because I believe he has an addiction. Either he's an alcoholic or he's on some drug. Because it reminds me a lot of when I used to lie, to I guess to be able to get money like that when I went through this addiction, and I would believe my own damn lies.
Yeah, but it doesn't necessarily have to be like a substance addiction. Like people could
I
just be. There's
I
people
I,
that are addicted to
I
that.
know what I know what his addiction is. Es un
What is-
pinche huevón.
No, but I mean, if he's getting the money, what is the money for?
Yeah, like
Because he does.
I really don't know. I've spoken to him maybe once or twice over the phone or messages. He's called into the show before. I don't know enough to say anything about him. Like, if he's a vet, I'd like to see proof. If not, like until then, I'm not calling him a vet. I'm not considering him a vet.
Wait till they tell you, well, who the hell are you to show you proof? He's gonna go crazy on you.
I get, I get that, but like, I come from a family of veterans. I have friends that are veterans too. Like, it shouldn't be any big deal, especially if they have, their ID on them.
Oh, he does have one. Trust
Like,
me.
it's just as simple as like, okay, yeah, like here's my credentials. Like, so what? Like, let's talk about something else now. And by showing that proof, it would get everyone, similar to the whole drug test and stuff, it would get everyone to just stop talking about that because they would have to move on to something else if it's proven.
Yeah. Well, I know Jojo Malone's of it because she actually showed me that ID that they have.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
So
know.
I
what you're
so I
saying,
so I
you know,
know for a fact when Lupe was bashing on Jojo Malone, like I know for a fact Jojo Malone's a veteran and she served her time and
I saw somebody. I saw somebody before we continue. Somebody with a fake profile here earlier today
Mm-hmm.
commenting dumb stuff regarding to you, Frank. Uh, Trying to stir up the pot. I don't know if
oh yeah,
everybody's
yeah. So that's why I told Victor right now. We'll have that person call in. Simple as that.
Mhm.
They didn't call in
Yeah,
for a
No,
reason.
and the
probably.
line, the line was there. Like, I'll listen to anybody. Like, I'm not gonna shun anyone.
It's probably RJ. RJ has a tendency of like making fake profiles, and when she makes those, even subscribers YouTube, like she has like 5 different subscribers names, and
Mm-hmm.
she comments and then she answers with a different subscriber's name. Like she's answering to her own questions, similar to like what Glow does. Glow like puts a post and then she hearts it, and then she comments by herself, and nobody else is commenting with her. Like she's carrying her own conversation, and I don't think that's normal.
I mean, I like my own posts. Like, I've liked my own stuff.
Okay, but you don't comment on your own stuff,
Yeah, he
do
does.
you?
Yeah,
Like you put a picture of yourself and then you heart it and you put, oh, I look so cute, but it's only you commenting. That's not
no, but
normal.
at the same time, that could just be trying to work the algorithm by just showing any interaction, even if it's your own. Like, I don't see anything wrong with like commenting and liking your own stuff, just trying to boost the algorithm a little bit.
I know, but when you block
Which is why I'll
everybody,
share my own stuff constantly if I
bueno,
have to.
but when you go live and you say, well, okay, I blocked everybody because you talked to Quachenta, obviously you don't have anybody that's gonna go back and comment or carry a conversation with you anymore because you blocked everybody.
Oh yeah, that's similar with like the whole Vanessa thing, like blocked everyone, so it's just a lot of people in support, no one like
So
talking about.
you put a post, you comment, you heart it, and who's gonna reply back? No one. Maybe RJ and any fake profiles, but other than that, I don't see her carrying a conversation.
Yeah, no, I mean, I've spoken to Glow, like I don't really see anything wrong. Recent actions, like yeah, maybe because of the whole back and forth with siding with people and stuff, but I mean, it's all cool. I mean, she's shown me support in the past, so I have no issue with her. She doesn't come
I don't
after me.
know with Monica Lewinsky either. I mean, it's her choice who she wants to support, whether she wants to support Frank, myself, or my Sorita. It's her choice. At the
Yeah,
end of
like
the day, it's the people who will see your true colors. Basically, that's what it is. When you talk so much shit about somebody and they talk so much shit about you, and then all of a sudden y'all are best friends. Like, no, I understand you put your differences aside, but that doesn't mean you're gonna go hang out with them and you're gonna chill with them and now you're all
yeah.
like buddies.
Yeah, it's also like kind of stuff that goes off behind the scenes that not a lot of people see. Like with Manny, like I have nothing bad to say against Manny. Um we had our disagreements like on who's in the right, who's in the wrong, what should be done. And he was, he wasn't a peacock, but he was okay with everyone on that side. And they were upset when he would bring me on or they would bash his show like when I was on there, when I would comment. So I told him, I was like, look, I'm okay not interfering, like I won't interact, but like we could talk about your show afterwards. And we were doing that like this whole time. um so you don't really know, like maybe there is some friendships behind the scenes that no one knows about. Like I've spoken to Frank a lot, like behind the scenes. I've spoken to you like behind the scenes. Um,
Yeah,
we don't
we've
know what
spoken
we
a
don't
lot
know
of.
what other people are doing either. Like no one knows what anyone's doing at any time. Like someone could be planning something huge and just waiting to drop the bomb on that will take like me out or it'll take Frank out or it'll take you out or something like that. So
Yeah, I really like when when Manny invited me to his show. I think I set the tone in that, and I did.
You fell in love, Ruby.
No, I let him have it. Like there's certain things that I don't agree with him, and I let him have it. Who's honking?
yeah, no, Manny's a good guy. Like Manny's awesome. Like I've had no issues with Manny. Like people thought we were fighting. People thought that he was gonna go after me. People thought I was gonna go after him. But like in the background, like we were just chilling, having cool conversations, like we usually do when we have lives.
I'm glad he was able to open up his eyes and see, my Solita's true colors over,
You fell in
a
love,
rap.
Ruby. That's what happened.
Maybe I did. I don't know. Uh, over raffles, you start losing friendships. Like it doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I mean, if anything, that should have been support. Like, yeah, like hopefully he gets his money. Hopefully he gets better equipment, produces a better show. In the end, that's how I think everyone should be. Like I mean, when you called me saying that you were looking for a laptop and you wanted like my input, like on what would work, I was like, yeah, like badass. Like get a laptop. Like let's do something bigger.
And I never discussed it with anybody, but yeah, you helped me out, and I went based on what Connie told me and whatnot. I should have gone based on what you told me, but at the end of the day, we still got it, even though it's not that great, but we have one. But yes, I didn't want to say it out there because I knew they were going to attack you, so I didn't want to give you all this credit
Yeah,
or like talk and stuff. But you brought it up, yeah. Digital Dimwit and I, we've communicated with certain things. He agrees, disagrees, and that's the way we are. Just like Frank and I, but Frank and I, we argue like hardcore and stuff. Like, we.
yeah. And I've never been shy to say like when I disagree with like either of y'all, but somehow everyone thinks that like I'm scared to say anything against y'all. But I'm like, no, like that like that's fucked up what they did. Like when you, Jaime, the other day when you were doing the raffle of like the tombstone and like the
Oh,
fun
don't
and
remind me
stuff
because I
like
felt
that.
bad. I felt bad. Don't remind me because I felt a little bit.
I even commented. I was all like, what the fuck is this? Like, what's going on?
It's because I felt bad and I'm not even going to bring it up, right? La
Yeah,
Manitas. I felt bad with that. I did. And certain stuff that I've done, and I'm going to be honest, certain stuff that I've done and I've said, I do have some sort of remorse where I do feel bad. Um, I've said it on my show. I don't agree with certain stuff that I've said in the past, and if I offended anyone, um, to a certain extent, I do apologize. I'm not perfect, but I do put up with a bunch of BS from certain people that sometimes they push me
yeah,
over the top, and I end up
yeah.
doing dumb
I
shit.
get that. Like, it's hard to keep the lid on the pot when like it's trying to boil over. Uh, Frank, what about you? Like, have you done anything that you feel remorseful about, or you're just like, that's me. I'm not taking anything back.
There's quite a few things.
Because like I think a big difference is when people admit that like what, I did do this. I thought it was funny, but like we grow. Like there's a lot of people that won't do that.
I'm trying to think. Like
I'm
when I
thinking a little bit.
started, maybe.
Maybe
'Cause
like when you put my picture up when Vanessa and I we ended up like taking a picture, you felt a little bit bad and you fixed it because you had people bashing me.
No, I don't remember.
Oh, I do
No,
remember.
He says he doesn't remember, but he's gonna share it later on tonight.
I can't.
Yeah,
I
you
don't have
said
Facebook
it.
anymore.
I'm gonna be honest. Frank and I, we've been secretly dating with nobody not knowing.
Jaime's always messaging me like, Frank, can I go see you? I'm like, no.
No, Frank's always messaging me. Can I give you a kiss? Can we cuddle and stuff like that? And
No,
like, we're cool
Frank
like
gets
that.
the message at 3 in the morning, just asking you
No,
up? Question mark.
I'm already asleep. Frank's still drunk at 3 o'clock in the morning on the weekends, texting me and messaging me and bothering me.
Wow.
See, now I'm gonna have to sue you for defamation.
Oh,
Oh,
everyone's going to court.
okay, backstabber.
I'm, I'm just waiting
Okay,
for me to get
Roser.
a summons. I haven't gotten anything. I've been threatened so many times, and I still have gotten no summons or anything in my mailbox. I've been checking every day.
Well, just be on the lookout. It's coming.
Yeah. They're
what
asking
do you
why Annette's so mad with me.
What do you think about her making her witchcraft and making me a jarocha?
Did I don't know if Victor knows what that is.
Yeah.
I want it, like as tight as Wanganet, because Wanganet says that she's real tight, right? So I want a
Oh
jarocha.
my god.
No, I'm serious. She said it. What is she gonna do for you?
I don't know. Ever since she started all this, I mean, gotten a better job, moved to a better city, and doing a lot more things. So
So
she
so
Well,
needs
what
I
to
you're
want,
trying
try.
so
She's
what you're
doing it in
trying
reverse. I guess she has something
I,
upside
I,
down to where
I want
everything.
a tummy tuck and maybe a 360 lipo and like a jarochita.
Yeah,
And you, Frank, what do you want in your brujeria and your pickle jar?
what do I want in my pickle jar?
Yeah.
Money.
money.
Okay.
No,
I don't
I could
think
use
that
some more shelf space. I'm running out.
How what?
huh?
I could use some more shelf space. So if she wants to,
Oh,
curse me
or
with like a couple more shelves or something, I'm good with that.
I need some more shelves for the Fangs bar.
The Fangs bar.
Yeah.
You drink every day, Frank?
No, I don't drink every day. Just every day that ends with Y.
There we go.
The whole week.
The whole week.
Nah, I don't drink. I want to say I probably have a drink every 2 days or every 3 days.
At one point, you were very depressed. Like when my solita and you fell apart, you were drinking like every day. I guess
No,
he
no,
missed you.
no,
Yes,
hombre.
you
Oh shit.
did. Yes, you did. You were like, when this for real, this forever, so don't forget about us.
No, hombre, eso nunca va a pasar.
You don't drink on your lives anymore, do you, Frank? I remember there was a time where you would.
That's why.
Um,
When we broke up.
well,
Like during that time, yeah, I
it's so
remember
like
that.
the thing is, I used to drink and then I start mumbling when I
Oh,
drink. So I try not
okay.
to drink during my live because then I forget. Like I already forget what I'm gonna talk about, and if I drink, it makes it worse.
See, that's why I don't drink. I'm on bar already without even having to drink. But yeah, me personally, I don't drink. I've never liked drinking. I don't know.
You don't like
I've
drinking,
I don't like drinking at all. Like
so you don't want to
beer,
come to the Fangs
vodka,
bar.
anything. Like I don't like it. Now I'll have a Shirley Temple. You can make me one of those.
Like Shirley Temple. I've never
I
heard of that
used to
drink.
drink. I used to
Shirley
drink, but
Temple.
it's not for me.
It's not. I don't. I've had the same bottle of vodka since my 21st birthday. I'm 30 years old now, so like it's still not.
No.
Yeah, like I don't drink. If anything, it's just my friend who comes over. Like he could have his way with that bottle.
Wow. That's weird.
Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like smoking. I don't like any of that stuff.
You don't like smoking herb?
I don't smoke anything. I mean,
What?
I'll smoke some ribs, but like that's about it. Like, yeah, I don't like
So
no
you never lived that
cigarettes,
party
no
life?
vape, no anything.
You never lived that party life, that crazy life?
No, extremely sheltered. I was in college and I still had a curfew that I had to be home by, and everything. So
Wow.
I was a good kid.
Then you must be a real good husband.
I tried.
Like, no, I mean, like the way you were brought up with your norms, values, and principles, you're probably a real good husband.
I mean, I try. Like, I don't want to say I'm good. I just want to try and be good.
Like expecting Frank hating on me and stuff like that, and like,
Yeah, I'm gonna have to see you for defamation.
where
Ooh,
what
there
does
you
he count?
go. Add another report. Yeah, like I
So what?
mean, what's
So
up?
what do y'all think about my Solita being able to go all the way to Louisiana, but she can't go to Kalalan to see her daughter perform?
Did she really go to
Dang.
Louisiana though? Because it looked like she was doing lives from her house.
No, she said it because the GPS was on and it says exit something something to Lake Charles.
I mean that
Dang.
it's priorities.
Busted.
Like I was in band, I was in sports, I did all that, and
Hey,
I didn't have my
what
parents going because it was far because of the district I was in.
what instrument did you play in band? Did you play the pito?
Uh, I was a percussionist.
Oh, you're banging on the drum.
Like
Yeah.
this is not those shows. These are not our
Uh,
shows.
oh,
We're
so,
my
okay. My bad.
No, I was a drummer. That
uh,
was my whole thing.
little bit what's more conservative. This is not the Ruby show
Oh,
or the normal
sorry,
cheap.
my bad.
I know wanted me to talk about banging on drums and all this.
Slow down a little bit there, Frank.
Now we could do a late night show on your channel if you want. We can talk about all that stuff.
Okay.
I do want to say that if anybody wants to follow me on my OnlyFans, you could subscribe to it at Ruby Moreno Sasquachenta, OnlyFans.com.
Yeah, I went all in and bought the year subscription. I'm not doing month to month for that one.
Are you interested in joining, Victor?
Nah. I'll work the camera for you, but no, I'm not gonna do anything else. I'll be in the editing room. I'll be in the editing room, like in a completely different part of town.
So do I send you what I have so you could edit it already? Or not?
Yeah. If it's you and Frank, then yeah, I'll share that.
Yeah, well, it's Frank and I. We're doing a lot of crazy stuff together.
Like, is that true, Frank?
No, I'm just
Why
speaking nonsense.
Why are you denying it, Frank? Why? There's nothing.
Because you're lying, dude.
No, why am I lying? There's receipts.
Okay, where are they? Okay, post them. I'll give you $5 for now.
Oh, I can't post them because I'm here live, but I'll send them to the digital dimwit tonight, and he'll post them for us.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll compare the audio with like your voice now and your voice on camera.
But he's moaning. He's moaning in the video. You don't know how he moans.
I don't know how he moans. I don't think I want to know how he moans.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. You don't know how he moans. You don't want to know.
Yeah.
But maybe we could compare the picture that was circulating of his nude to what you're going to see in mine. Maybe you could compare it.
I want to have some FBI setup with multiple cameras just trying to like match it.
They're going to say that we're having a what type of show. Change the subject already.
Yeah. Roser's asking for Ram to come and get you already.
Oh, hey, Ruby, what's the deal with you and Ram? Is that true?
That we're dating?
Yes.
Yeah, we're dating. Ram and I we're dating. He's actually going to take me to the mall this week and take me shopping, and he's going to. Well, he already did. He already told me he's buying me tickets to the Dallas Cowboys game, so he's going to take me to a. I'm not a Dallas Cowboys fan, but he wants to go, so I'm going to join my boyfriend to a game.
Oh, hey, if you do go to the Dallas Cowboys, if you swing by, if you go through Houston, stop by my house.
You might get jealous, Frank. I can't do that with you, buddy.
But Frank probably wants to watch.
No, I'm not a voyeur.
Frank and I we're dating as well too.
Oh, it's gonna be awkward when you're,
I
the
know.
boyfriend and the other and the side dude are in the same room at the same place.
Then I have my vato over here. It's like I can't do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, like when the first time Ram and I we made love, it was so romantic. It happened at NBC Suites when he took me for my birthday.
NBC Suites classic, man.
Yeah, it's the one by the airport. He actually he popped my cherry.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Yeah.
That's when Hyman knew he was in love.
Yes. When I gave him the opportunity to taste my cookie.
Oh my god. There we go. I just got demonetized. Cool. Thanks.
Dang.
So what are the comments? What are people saying?
Not much. Everyone's just saying hello, having a good time, and that's about it. There's a lot of side conversations. I can't even get my chat to communicate with me sometimes because they're having conversations like on the side, so I have to stop looking.
So I have a question for you, Digital Dimwit. Have you ever are you like close-minded? No, are you open-minded, close-minded, or shut up, Frank? Are you open-minded, close-minded? What do you think you are?
I think I'm extremely open-minded.
Open-minded. So, would you ever have I know you're married and stuff, right? But anything could happen. Would you ever date a guy?
No, I'm open-minded but comfortable with my sexuality to where I know what I am and I'm okay with whatever everyone else wants to be.
You made him blush, Ruby.
So you will never date a guy.
I can't see myself dating a guy.
What about messing around with a guy?
But it's not completely off the off the table.
Right.
The way I see it is any two people who have enough in common and spend enough time with each other could fall in love, despite sexual orientation, beliefs, culture, race, age. So it's possible for anyone to fall in love with each other. It's
That's what I believe. That's why I don't believe in labeling, because a straight
yeah,
guy could fall in love with a guy, whatever, and anything could happen. That's the way I'm open minded too. Like I
I,
could fall in
I
love with a
I
woman
think what
too.
Victor's trying to say is that he's asexual.
no, I'm completely straight, but I'm okay with like I could. Same thing with people who are agnostic. Not to get into
So
all
maybe,
religion or
maybe I can
anything,
make you
but
fall in love with the character.
the what?
Maybe I can make you fall in love with Ruby. That's the way I made Frank fall with Ruby too.
Ruby. Nah, I don't want to create a fight with Frank on that. So Frank could have you.
There's nothing going on, so you can join on that one.
Nah, I'm good.
Why are you denying me?
Yeah, I need to take off this pink background color.
Oh, see, I didn't
There we
even
go.
notice he had the pink.
There we go. But yeah, like I think anyone could fall in love. Like anyone's.
Oh, now it's hot pink.
No, it's red, man.
It looks hot pink.
All right, there we go. Wow, South Texas collectibles, throw me out.
I found you. Finally, I've been looking for your live so that I could read some of the comments.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, you're gonna
Okay.
get Ram mad, and then like Ram's not gonna like me or anything like that.
Port. I actually do want to say that Johnny Villarreal has invited me over to his house several times, guys, but like I sort of hesitate to go over because he's like real freaky and stuff. Like he blows up my phone too. Like
Hey, why do you think they call him Danny Detroit?
yeah, because
What is
Hey,
that?
know,
I'm lost on like all these side names and stuff where I
my
usually need to.
Hey,
Danny Detroit because
he's
he
the other
likes it.
DD.
There's another DD. Holy
Yeah,
shit.
Danny Detroit.
Danny Detroit, but it's my solita calls him Danny Detroit because he likes it through the Detroit.
Oh my god. Okay. I get it.
You get it or
I don't
no?
know these things. I don't know these things at all. Like I'll hear names and I'll have to message someone that I know that's more involved in this. Like, hey, who's this or what's this? And like, oh, this is so and so, and this is because of this. But I didn't. I didn't know if Danny Detroit was a name that you gave or a name that Ophelia gave, or I don't know where it came from.
Danny Detroit. I guess because Danny and her were messing around, and Danny like
Allegedly.
she get, allegedly they were messing around, and
All right.
what happened is that she was they scissored each other. Well, I don't know what happened, but she gave it through the Detroit to Danny.
The Detroit.
How does that work?
I've never heard it referred to as a Detroit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go to Urban Dictionary and try and learn all these new terms. Like I thought I knew everything, but
Look, we have Quachenta. We have
okay, I
Quachenta,
know that one.
Hotomaro, and then we have the backstabber, Danny Detroit, and then we have who else? Anita Lesbia, Ana la Lesbia. Who else do we have? Y luego Glow the vacuum cleaner, but I named her Monica Lewinsky, and
Aw.
then your digital dumb nuts.
I actually like that one. I
And
changed my logo to that for a while.
you mean Frank?
Me, Frank Moore.
No, your nickname that she gave you.
Mine is MFer.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, yeah.
See, that's a cool
Mother-
one. Like I just want to be known as initials.
He named her Mother Fudge.
Mother fudge.
Yeah.
See, I'm
Yeah.
learning so much from you all.
Mother Fudge. That's what she named her, Mother Fudge. And then we have Alejandro Rodriguez, aka the Backstabber. And Snaggletooth. Snaggletooth.
Oh, okay. Oh
And
yeah,
then
all the nicknames are coming into the chat right now.
You see all the nicknames, and then Otto Casado. Jaime wants a woman. Congratulations, Elisa and Jaime Farias. Jaime Ruby, Jaime Farias.
Hey, you had asked me the question. I want to throw it back at you. Could you see yourself with a woman?
Okay, look, I see it the way you see it. I'm open minded, and anybody could fall in love with anybody. I used to date a girl named, I'm not gonna mention her name because they're gonna go look for her, right? But she was Miss Mercedes a couple of years ago, And she
Hmm.
was a little my life. She was my high school sweetheart, everything to me. And I remember singing, "Oh honey, da 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 da, oh sugar sugar, you are my candy girl." Yeah, so I was into that girl for a very long time. And then I fell in love with this guy, and then a girl, and then guy, and right now it's just the guys and stuff like that. But I think I'm gonna go back to vajayjay because I've had very bad relationship with guys, but might as well go back with women.
See, I was curious. Like, I know you had mentioned that you had been in a relationship before, but like, I was just curious, like, if now you'll just, swear off men and be like, I just want to date women now. If you were, I'm curious, what type of woman would you want though? Like, what's your type of woman if you were to date one? Not to put
Big
you
boobs. I like big boobs.
okay,
Not too like I guess thick girls, thick women with
thick.
big boobs.
Okay,
Like wanganetic.
No, that's too much. That's obesity. I'm talking about a thick like maybe a size 10.
I don't know sizes, so I'm lost. I dropped something.
Um okay, but now that let me change that question to you now. If you were into men, what were your type?
Never thought about it. Let me find out.
Let me find out. If you were into men, what type? Who you calling?
Well, it's someone who knows me better than I know myself.
Okay.
Hey, if I were to date a guy, who would it be?
Between your two best friends.
Your best friend.
Okay, well, who? What's my type though? Do I have a type?
I don't know. Why are you asking me this random
Because
question?
they're asking me, and I'm on the spot now. Throw a celebrity out there.
Okay, that guy that comes out in that Nazi movie.
Oh, Eli Roth.
Heard you.
Okay, all right, thank you.
Yeah, you can put up a picture of him.
I'll put up a picture of him. Okay,
Cool. Let me
the wife says that if I were to, that
He's
my
thinking
type.
about Christoph Waltz.
No, not that one. Eli Roth.
let me see. Eli. Whoa, they're gonna call us all. You know what?
They're gonna call us for, if you're comfortable with sexuality, it doesn't matter.
Oh, well, actually, and it's funny because Christoph Waltz comes out in the same movie as that Eli Roth, the
Oh yeah,
Glorious
Christoph Waltz
Bastards.
is
Yeah,
awesome. Like he's played a Nazi and like a slave,
I,
like a black sympathizer, and he won awards for both.
I like to be honest. I like black men a lot. I don't know why.
Uh,
That's
uh,
why I like that's why I like Danny Detroit. He's real dark complected.
Okay, this guy. Now that I'm looking at it, he looks kind of like Zachary Quinto, but his name's Eli Roth.
So Frank, answer the question. If you were into guys, what would be your flavor?
that one's a hard one because I've never thought about anything like that before.
Well, they didn't get what's the answer. Now it's your turn.
Yeah,
Who
but
would?
I've always been into just women though.
No,
Always.
answer the question. Stop
No, look,
avoiding
look,
it.
look. Look, as comfortable as you are with your sexuality as being straight, if you're extremely comfortable with it, you have to admit that you've looked at a guy and be all like, "That's a good-looking guy right there."
No.
It doesn't
Yes.
make you gay or anything. You could just appreciate like, "That's a good-looking guy." I could see why guys are into. I can see why
But
girls are into that guy.
I don't think I've ever. Okay,
as
I
Frank
guess
is a lot
I,
of
I okay
machismo.
I guess I could say
Lupe is your type.
no. I mean, no. I'm trying to like kind of put myself in a hypothetical situation, but I don't think it's working out.
I see it with
Okay,
someone like I see it with someone like 7'4".
like me.
Huh?
I think it would make a cute couple, me and Frank. Everybody just stay quiet.
Everyone's just quiet because everyone wants to know what Frank says.
Yeah.
Frank, let's
No.
go.
No. I've always just been into women always.
Oh, so have I, but I could still say that like, hey, Ryan Reynolds is a good-looking guy. Like, I wish I looked like Ryan Reynolds, kind of thing. Doesn't mean I'm
Frank?
gay.
I don't know. I think I'm very comfortable with my sexuality. Like
All right,
that's
no
why
question.
I'm very comfortable. But at the same time, I've always just been into women. I never said, man, like
Ruby Stephanie said Frank isn't comfortable with his sexuality. That's why he can't answer the question.
no. I just don't think like okay. Like I could say okay, like if some like hey, that's a good looking guy. Is that what you want to know?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, like okay, not that you're into, but like a guy that you could see about like, hey, he's a good looking dude.
He's a good looking dude. I mean, probably Superman, the new one.
The new one.
not Christopher. What was his name?
Christopher Reeves. No, that dude died.
No,
Um.
the one that's played Superman, the recent one.
Well, because right now we have two different Supermans that are
Okay,
both. We got
wait,
Henry Cavill.
okay, him.
And,
So you like he's a good looking dude, right? He's a lot of women like him.
yeah.
Um,
And
probably. Cristiano Ronaldo.
yeah,
There,
he's awesome in the Witcher. If you've seen The Witcher, like he's awesome in that show.
I've not seen that.
Yeah, you should. If you're into like
So,
Lord of the Rings and Game of Thrones and stuff, you'll like The Witcher.
I'm gonna make my show now. Our next question for you, gentlemen, guys. I want to ask you a quick question.
All
If
right.
when you were into men, would you be a topper? Would you be a bottom?
I have no idea.
Would you be the receiver, or
Oh,
would you
that's
be
what it
the
is.
yeah? Would you be the receiver or the receiver?
I don't know. I'm not in that position to where I. How does that work though? Like, do you all just get together and like flip a coin, or like how do y'all decide who's the bottom, who's the top?
I mean, if you're in the valley and
Like
you want to try it out, any we'll find out when we hang out.
I really don't know how that works. And Manny had a really good show where Bam was like answering the questions about that, and I thought it was interesting because I even put that I was like taking notes because I was learning stuff in there because
Oh, he's
I
taking notes.
because
Okay.
I didn't know what these terms were like verse. What the hell's verse?
Okay. Okay. Would you be the taker? Would you be the receiver or the giver? What do you prefer?
I'm a giver. I don't want to receive anything. Return to sender. I'm not accepting any packages or anything.
And Frank, what about you? Because you were
Well, huh? What?
okay. When you and I we were at the Tinaco over there by Freddie Fender, you were the receiver.
No, that never happened.
Oh
So
my
that's
god.
no.
Okay, and
But
then
I'm what?
when they
Rock
said,
paper scissors to see who's the receiver. Okay.
and then Brisa said that you were the receiver too.
No, that's never happened.
Digital dimwit, Ulala put digital dimwit's tight. How do they know?
Oh.
So
Yeah,
okay,
I've always been into women. So that's a question that for sure I can tell you I can't answer because it's
so
never
have you
happened.
ever been like in a train? Have you ever participated in a train and stuff like that or no?
No.
No.
You?
Huh?
Were you the conductor or the caboose?
A little bit of everything. I do a little bit of everything, especially with a straight guy. It depends on how far the guy wants to take it.
That's interesting.
So would you
Yeah.
say that?
I asked this to Bam because I thought it was interesting because someone else had brought it up and I just rephrased the question.
When I'm in Danny Detroit, like he likes for me to tickle it, like tickle him and stuff like that, and like we get real frisky.
That's a
Um,
thing.
yeah, and then I caress his body and stuff, but like
Okay,
he's like,
hey, but where do you tickle him?
I can't tell you. That's a little bit like I tickle him in Detroit, okay, and so so Danny Detroit, of course, like. Well, I go as far as Danny Detroit wants, and when he asks me, "Can you tickle me?" I tickle the Detroit and stuff like that. So, he gets real frisky like that. So it all depends on the guy.
All depends on the guy. Well, that's interesting.
But do you like what type of guys would you like? A twink or like a heavy duty or how?
Okay, is a twink like the ones that dress as women, or what's that?
Or like a petite guy, and then
A
you have the
petite.
thick one. Like I'm like Mariah Carey, you know what I'm saying? And then you have uh Goita, who's like Oprah or Rosie O'Donnell, and we have uh Buffalo Bill, who you could say is a twink, like Snooki, small.
I have no idea. Like, since I don't know the terms, I don't want to try using them, and it turns out that I so far in left field from what I'm trying to say. But we have a lot of people asking for next topic already.
Okay,
That is
next
the next
topic.
topic.
That is the next topic.
That is the next topic.
hmm You have two people that said next topic. Lights. Okay, Michelle Almendad said lights off or on.
Lights on.
I don't know. This isn't my topic. Like, this isn't my thing, so I don't like.
Why you be like that? This is yeah. It's already 10. We could speak a little bit like.
No, this could be an after midnight thing.
Hey,
Frank can send me an invite.
yeah,
Man.
Ruby, and I don't know if you noticed, but Victor is the one that put all those mood lights in the back.
I know, like you're
Hey,
making
I'm
me like.
proud of my mood lights. Don't shame me for my mood lights, man.
What you do
It took
50
me-
Shades of Grey? Like,
Took
I-
me
I-
forever to get these.
you're very conservative, but I know you seem very like over here like frisky, like you'll go all out.
Nah, I'm not.
No,
No, I'm not. Call me conservative.
I was already gonna put you in my list as a hit list.
Nah. Good.
I think I already convinced him to the with guys for an adventure with Ruby and his adventures.
And like that, I'm never going back to the valley. I'm taking myself out of the valley already. I'm gonna cut ties.
Okay. We had two options right here.
Hold on, hold on. What's up? I'm not.
Somebody's in trouble.
I know. I see the chancla already.
Uh-oh.
Next family kind of topic.
Somebody's in trouble.
Trouble. Sorry, we got you in trouble.
See, this is probably gonna be the last live y'all ever see me in. I'm gonna have to do my videos like in the dark so I don't show what happened to me when y'all cut up.
Were they really watching your live and they got upset with you right now?
Just wanted to know why I was being so weird on live right now. Yeah, like I mean, even in private life, like I really don't talk about these kinds of topics.
You have to be open minded.
Isabel put a moan competition. No, ya ves, Jaime and Frank, lo que hacen. Jaime got in trouble.
Hey, can Ruby do his Paddington moan?
Let me turn down my volume.
No,
asking for a moan competition. Nah, we're not going to do a moan competition.
Man, I swear, I almost got fired one time at work. So
why?
Why? Because man, you're sending me these damn moans, and I'm like, I'm at a meeting, and you're like, oh, and everybody fucking looks at me and shit.
Yeah, no, I know. Jaime went after me for a while because I was against that. Because I had said I didn't like it, and I think he did a live talking bad about me.
And now you do like it.
Not that I like it. I'm okay with it. I get it.
That might convince you to like it, right?
Nah, it's all right. That's your signature, and I get it now. Before, when I said I didn't like it, like I was just, I guess, speaking out of turn.
Well, you know what I do? Michelle put it out here. Like when I'm bored, like I'll do a moan and then I forward it to everybody. So if you get it, don't get offended. It's just I want to make sure you're at work and you're like aware of your surroundings and stuff.
Yeah, I'm always on my phone at work, so I don't want any of that coming through.
I always send it to everyone. A lot of people. I've never done that to you. Maybe
no. Usually when we talk, it's like 'cause something's going on with the world of drama, or I have a question, or you have a question, or something. Like it's But people do want these questions answered, so I don't know if either of you all would want to host it. I don't want to host it.
What's the question?
No, like just these types of questions.
Well, I'm supposed to go live after you, so maybe we can continue on that.
I think a
Yeah.
lot of people have felt for my moans, thinking it's something important, and they clicked on it.
Dude, like no, but literally, that I almost got fired because like
I'm
I
pretty
had
much
to.
saying this, like I go, "Oh, Daddy hurt her, puppy."
But
I'm
well,
about to
yeah.
do
Dude, like I'm in a meeting, and obviously, in a meeting, I'm just kind of like going through my phone, and the damn moan comes out. They didn't tell me anything, but like I never like obviously my boss just gave me that look.
Like they knew.
Yes, that I fucked up. So never again.
No, I mean, what you should do is you should start a service where people send you like the phone numbers of like people that they don't like, and you just call
Oh,
and moan for them.
and I get
it's
charged
like,
with harassment.
oh yeah,
No,
you can.
you could just say, "Oh, I thought it was somebody else. I thought I was calling my ex or something."
Or maybe we should just give the numbers to Danny so that he could put them on Moco Space. He does Moco Space a lot. Danny
Did you all really have a local space?
Danny has a Moco Space, and
I opened a Mocha space, but I don't know what it was. And Ruby's like, Frank, open a Mocha space. It's cool because
we
you
wanted to
should
start a trend. Like we want to
you,
start a
you,
trend Moco Space.
you should like Ruby's like you should expand your social media. I'm like, okay, let me give it a try. And man, like
What
after
if
2-3 days, I'm like, yeah,
Is that
I'm gonna
like
close my account.
is that where like people
No,
meet and hook up, or what is it?
it's a dating site, and we were able. Frank found my suerita there.
Yes, I
But
did.
So like Tinder.
Not
yeah, but
necessarily. It's just weird. That's all I can say.
All right. Well,
I remember a lot of times
I'm not gonna go look at that. I'm just gonna get all my information from you all, cause
she accused me of putting her number on Moco Space, but it wasn't me. It was Danny Detroit.
okay, I remember that.
Where she called the officer, and the officer told her, "Well, my best advice for you is to not put your number on social media." And she's like, "But I didn't put it on Moco Space."
Once it's out there, it's out there. My number's out there, and I mean, I've gotten some nasty messages and texts, but
That's right.
because I put the number out there.
Herman starts Frank. You don't have to show everything. It's a show. I have an OnlyFans. Like, if anybody wants to subscribe, it's $9.99 a month, and we have explicit pictures of Frank and I. And digital. Then when I'm gonna send you some stuff for you to edit tonight, and you'll be part of our crew. I do want
I'm
to.
gonna get to be in the private chat now.
Yeah, like I want you to like zoom in some of the pictures and angles and videos. Can you do that or no?
I can Photoshop too.
Yeah.
I'm real good at Photoshop. Something I don't brag about.
Can I? Okay, can I do an OnlyFans with you?
No,
Like a video?
nah.
I mean, you're open-minded. There's nothing wrong with that. We're friends.
Open-minded doesn't mean I'm gonna go try every thing at the buffet.
But I'm not just anything. I'm that special red meat.
Why would you recommend Frank join a dating site? Did you know what it was?
I mean, why would you recommend Frank to join it? Did you know what it was actually not me. It was actually Danny who recommended to all of us. I'm telling you, Danny's the one behind Moco Space.
Is that something new though?
No, it's something real old. Danny told me about it, that he would hook up with like highness. He would call him highness, and
Kindness.
yeah, and he would get laid through that website, and and so he finally met me, and it's Danny Detroit all the way. But
Oh my God.
it's not really a dating website. You just meet people and you join group chat.
With social media, like a social media with like the intent
What-
to hook
Now,
up, or
else you could, Hannah. This is just a to their wife, but Danny's not married. Danny's not married. It's not really a website like to date. It's more like you meet different kinds of, like, it breaks it down, like you have Hispanics, Latinos, and you have like that. Like it
like a
breaks it
menu.
down. Yeah, and then you have Christians, Gothic, and different type of stuff. So it's not all bad because it's Christian website where I mean group chat where you talk about God and all this other stuff. But it's not all that bad.
Well, I'm not gonna find out because I don't need anything showing up in my search history on the computers or the tablets. So I'll take your all's word for it.
People are upset because I put Jaime's disrespectful to their wives. Why would I introduce Frank to Moco's page? See, Frank, I got in trouble now.
See, everyone's
got
getting in trouble. This is why we shouldn't do shows together because everyone gets in trouble.
It's not a dating site. It's to meet people and make friends. But Jaime uses it to hook up with guys. Well, that's where I met Danny Detroit, guys. I met Danny Detroit on Moco's Space. And that's where he met Wang on it and this baking soda.
Man.
But moving on from Moco's Space before people start getting upset, let's talk about my porn. And no, I'm joking.
You elevated from OnlyFans to like your own website.
I do have my own website. Mm-hmm.
I don't even want to know the link. I do not want the URL for that.
Okay, everyone is getting the
link.
Well, I'm gonna let you all go, guys.
Oh, you cut off. I think your
Oh,
phone's gonna die, or you were muted.
I said I'm gonna let you all go.
Well, before you go, just talk about the fundraiser one more time. Like,
Oh, yeah.
Hello. Okay. The fundraiser, it's gonna be some plates. We're gonna be selling chicken plates on October 22nd, $8 a plate. It will be from 11 p.m. to 2 p.m. I'm gonna be delivering the plates. If you want to donate to bread, chicken, potato, whatever, you could do it at curbside at HEB and Mercedes or Westlake or Walmart. I'll pick up the stuff. Anna's helping out by cooking the beans and the rice. And of course, we need help, Frank, to help us cook the chicken. We're gonna ask Daddy Roy for that. And if you live outside the valley and you want to donate for me to deliver those plates to the colonias and stuff, you cash app me for that, and I'll write that down and then send the cash app to Yvette so we could get different numbers and not get confused with everything that's going to be donated to the side. And the other part of Comida are the people who actually bought from the valley.
No, that sounds good. Hopefully, it's a big thing that surpasses expectations.
Maribella sent a super chat for you. Thank you, Maribella. But Maribella, you did send me right now for plates, for 2 plates, but I need you to text me your address at 956-474-4545 so that I could deliver those plates for you. So it's 956-474-4545. So she bought 2 plates.
That's awesome. Mary, thank you so much for the $5 donation. I'm going to find a good use for that. Last time I donated to a pretty good charity that they still send me stuff like all the time. And people enjoyed the show, so I'm thinking next time we do something like this again, we'll plan something hopefully a little more family friendly, and we could save an X-rated show for maybe Frank's platform.
It's a family friendly show. It wasn't that bad.
It wasn't that bad, Victor.
It wasn't.
Norma Luna, thank you for the super chat for Digital Dimwit.
Nora, thank you. Hippo character. Oh, it's because on here it describes the sticker, so I'm here looking and it says hippo character runs at high speed, his legs forming a ball like Blur. That's cool.
Digital Dimwit, did somebody put here, if you do the moan, $5 super chat?
Nah, I'm good. I'll
$5 or $5? They just want to hear you moan real quick.
No, I'm not here desperate for $5.
Do the moan, Victor.
$2. You see $2. They want to hear you moan.
I'm good.
Michelle, thank you for the super chat. It was fun and something different. Thank you, Michelle. Anybody want to?
I think it's cool. Like we could all just get together and like talk about random things. It doesn't have to be about a specific person.
Anybody want to call in and do a moan? You can call in at 956. What's your number?
Nah, we're good. No moan. I'm not gonna do no moan. I don't even think I know how to.
Why not? You've never done that before. It's because if you guys don't do the moan, it's because they haven't hit the G spot. So let me get to you on, and I'll get you moaning. Let me just hit your G spot.
Nah, we're good, man.
You have to tickle his pickle.
No, I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to record if I ever go give you that drug test. I'm gonna have to, for my safety, have the camera on me at all times.
Oh, this guy, that's such a bitch move. But
I'm gonna have a whole camera crew just in case I disappear and end up on your OnlyFans or something.
Daddy,
Nah, I'm good.
we should do a TikTok together, you and I.
TikTok.
Yeah.
I'm not good at TikToks. I've tried. I failed.
What do you mean? You've had TikTok before and you did bad?
Yeah.
I've been okay on TikTok.
Yeah. Honestly, yeah. Body cam. I do have a body cam on me. It's in my kitchen right now.
But we could use those too. But you know what I want? This is what I want you to do. Like when we first start off, you and I. Like I like it real rough and stuff. Like I want you to fucking like pepper spray me and shit, like real hardcore and whip me and stuff, and tie me like to a tree and stuff. Like we get real frisky like that.
Yeah, I got a little torch. Candle still back there. I need to turn it off. It's already gonna burn.
Well, guys, I'll let you all go. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Love you guys. Where did he go? He's in trouble or what?
Oh dang, he left us alone, huh?
Damn, I was about to let you go.
No.
He's gone.
Nah. Let's go get my candle and move all the stuff out of the way because it was already burning.
I'm leaving. I love you guys.
All right, I'll see you.
Okay, bye-bye.
All right. Yeah, on that note, I think I'm going to end it too because I was only supposed to be on for 30 minutes and we're going on an hour and 40.
Yeah.
So I need
Well,
to go make dinner for
I'm
the
gonna
night.
make a live video after this, so hopefully.
Yeah, let me just go take care of dinner and then I'll see if we hop on or see if Jaime wants to jump on.
Okay.
All right. Well, thank you everyone who tuned in. Thank you everyone for the super chats. We had a really good time here. Not exactly where I wanted to go, but we ended up somewhere, right? It's all about the journey. We'll see you all later. Maybe tomorrow we'll do something else. So I could scratch some more things off the topic list that I want to talk about. Thank you all for staying and have a good time. Have a good night.